Hey everybody, we have a Teckin brand SS30 smart power strip. You can do timers with it, as it says. It has 8 outlets, Wi-Fi connection, app control, battery protection. So this thing's pretty neat. It is akin to the Wi-Fi smart switch or smart outlet that I've done tons of videos on, but instead of just being one outlet, it is 4 outlets and then a USB array, if you will. I am pretty sure you can't control the USBs separately. I think it's, if I remember reading correctly, these can be controlled individually, but these are controlled as a group. I could be wrong. Maybe that's a different model, but we'll find out. I have some security cameras set up with my 3D printers, and I want a way to control my 3D printers and the cameras. This will allow me to do that. So, packaging's nice. Let's look at the specs on the back. You can see decent specs. 2.1 amp total for that power for the USB. So that'll be fine for the cameras. You could charge one smartphone, modern smartphone. Packaging's good so far. Nice box. Good cardboard. Feels well made, like they actually care. And then there is the device itself. It feels good. Doesn't feel cheap. Feels well constructed. Looks like they have the screws hidden underneath the feet. And they have the pertinent data on the back with that oh so useful Intertech stamp. So let's see. Let me get that twisty off. That's a heck of a twist tie. You know, manufacturers take note. Good twist ties hold big wires better, and I'll be saving this. And then wire feels good. Doesn't feel too cheap. It's nothing special, but let's see. It's rated to 105C. It is 18, I'm guessing. What does that say? 16 gauge, 1.3 millimeter wire. Take the little shipping cap off and plug it in my power strip. Let's see. So we got some lights flashing as it boots up. I'm pretty sure these are ESP based as well, just like the smart outlets. The manual tells you to use the Smart Life app, which I will. And how to connect to the Smart Life app, just like all the other ones. What I'm curious about is if we can control the USB by itself, but I don't think it says that. Yeah, it just says how to connect it to your devices. So we'll have to find out. So, what I'm going to do is pause the video and get it connected. And the way I'm going to do that is go into quick mode, which is make sure your smart power strip is ready to connect. The blue light should be flashing twice per second. Otherwise, keep pressing the button for over 6 seconds to reset it. So it is not, because, yeah, see, that just turned them all on. Let me see if you can see that better. So I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and that's flashing, so that's ready to pair now. go. Now it's paired. So what I could do is I can say, Alexa, turn on Smart Power Strip 2. And there we go. It turned on all 4. Now, there is a way you can assign these different names, which is pretty cool. And you can assign this whole thing a different name. So really it's a 5-channel if you think about it that way. Like I said, I'm going to use this for my 3D printers and to run my my Wise cams. So yeah, pretty cool. So if you need a smart solution for controlling a few devices at once, I do recommend this. They're relatively inexpensive for what they do, and after I finish this part, I'm going to unplug it, and then we're going to open it up and see how well it's built. So let me unplug it, and then we'll do that. Alright, it's unplugged. Because, you know, you can't just look at one of these and just leave it together. We got to see how it's built. So I am guessing, yep, that there are screws under these. I don't want to mangle this because I will be using it. Now, if you want me to mangle one, you could send me one, then I'll mangle it. Let's see, will this fit, or do I need... Nope. Yeah, we'll just use a flathead. Yeah, it's fine. And these are just Phillips screws. The casing feels like it's made out of ABS plastic, thick ABS, or at least quality ABS, maybe no glass fiber, but maybe it's a little bit better than, you know, the cheapy stuff. It feels as well made as the Wi-Fi outlets, that's for sure. I have no reservations about leaving this unattended. So I'll dump those screws out. Just gonna put them up here out of the way. There's one more. There it goes. It's always that one. Okay, so just extra tight. There we go. The edges fit into little catches, these little bits. There you are. Here's the inside. It looks well made. Definitely looks well made. Lots of separation. There's ground. There's our USB. There's the 8266 chip. That's kind of obvious. Construction on this thing's pretty good. I like seeing the insides. It makes me feel more comfortable about trusting my electronic gear to it. Nobody wants to, you know, blow up a couple $1,000s in gear. Well, I shouldn't say nobody wants to, but so let's see. I'm gonna guess. I see 4 relays. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I wonder what controls that. One more. So I expected 5 relays. Looks like hot. And then out, so neutral, ground, and hot. That might be one over here. Well, let's see. Let's flip it over now that it's loose. And there we go. So yeah, it's 4 relays. And then for controlling the USB, must be just turning the power supply on and off. Nice design though. So it looks like it's one of those Toya TWE3S TUYA, that company. That's the brain. There's the power supply. Slightly crooked diode on that rectifier, but it's fine. Have a real fuse. 1, 2, 3, yep. So those relays control the outlets. And then this is controlled. Let's see. So 5, that's that rail right there. So let's see if we can figure it out. It goes through to here, those transistors. Looks kind of like an H bridge in a way. So that's what they're doing. Yeah. So it must be, I wonder why they do it that way. Because it's just one lead turning it on. It makes sense too. It'd be cool to, control them all, but there's no need to. So yeah, you ever want to see the inside of one of these? Now you do. Now you do? Now you know. So let me get that back where it needs to be. Alright, last one. I'll put the little rubber plugs back in because I like it. So if you have any questions, comments, etc., subscriptions, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, thank you for watching.